Well, hello there, folks, and a very warm welcome back to What's for Tea. It's lovely to see you again. Or if you're new, my name's Cheryl. This is What's for Tea, and this is what we had for our tea or our dinner tonight. It's a lovely cheesy potato casserole or cheese and potato bake. It makes the most perfect side, but to be honest, you could just eat this on its own in a bowl with a spoon if you've got plenty of leftovers. This is everything that I used here, but I will put it on the screen as we go, and you'll also find it in the description box underneath the video, along with the weights and everything else that you're going to need. But it's very, very simple, but really tasty. So let me go on and show you how I made this. So I am using Maris Piper potatoes, but use whatever potatoes you prefer. And you just want to cut these into bite-sized pieces, not too small because you don't want them all to disintegrate as they boil. Get them into a pan with some cold water, bring them up to the boil and put a generous helping of salt in there and let these simmer away for 5 minutes just until they start to cook on the outside. Drain the water out and just set those to the side till we do the sauce. So into a different pan you want to put your butter, melt that down, and then once it's nice and hot you want to add your onion. I am using red onion, but use whatever you prefer. You want to cook these for about 5 minutes until they go nice and soft. And I'm going to add some of this garlic. You can use fresh garlic if you prefer. Stir that through and give that about a minute or so just for the flavour of the garlic to come out. To this I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of plain or all-purpose flour. Now you want to stir this through and let this cook for about a minute just to get rid of the raw flour taste, and then give it another wee stir. And I'm going to add in chicken stock. You can use vegetable stock if you prefer, but I like using chicken stock. It gives the sauce a lovely rich, sort of savoury flavour. Stir this through and it will thicken up. And then to this I'm going to add a wee pinch of salt and pepper. You just add this to your own taste, or leave it out completely if you find your stock is salty enough. Turn your heat down and we're going to add the cream. I am using double cream or heavy cream. Stir this through and you want to let this simmer for about 5 minutes and it will thicken up slightly. To this I'm going to add some Dijon mustard. You can use grained mustard if you prefer the texture. I prefer a smooth mustard. You just want to stir this through. And if when you take your finger along the back of your spoon, if it doesn't slide down, it's thick enough and you're ready to go. Add this into your potatoes nice and slowly. And then we're also going to add some grated cheese as well. I've got a combination of mozzarella and cheddar cheese as well. So add half of your cheese and you want to give this a gentle stir together. Don't stir this too roughly because you don't want to break your potatoes up. You do want nice chunky potatoes in with your sauce. So just take your time and just go very easy, very gently. And all we're going to do is transfer this to a large oven-proof dish, just like this one. Again, just be nice and gentle with it because you don't want to break all of your potatoes up. You're not looking for mashed potato here. You do want that nice texture. So pop this into the oven as it is without any cheese on the top and let this bake for about 35 minutes in quite a low oven until it looks something like this. Now you can have it like this, but I'm going to add another wee bit of cheese and also some spring onion just for a wee bit of colour. You could use parsley or chives, whatever you prefer. Pop this into the oven for about another 10 minutes just until your cheese goes nice and crispy on the top, just like this. And doesn't it look wonderful? And let me tell you, it's so tasty, but it's very rich. So you won't want much of this, but like I said, it does make the perfect side. And just look at the creamy sauce. Yeah, this is just wonderful. Highly recommend you give this one a go if you do like this kind of thing, of course. So I'm just going to pop this onto the plate, and I just served a fish cake and some garden peas at the side with a wee bit of parsley on the top, just for an extra wee pop of green on the top. And we thoroughly enjoyed this. So do let me know if you're planning on giving this one a go. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and a huge thank you as usual to the supporters of the channel over my Patreon page, to the channel members here on YouTube as well, for you all for watching, leaving your lovely comments, and for those that share the videos, and for those that have bought me a coffee using the buy me a coffee link. These credits are getting longer and longer every month, but thank you all so very much. I just love what I do here over on YouTube, and because of you all, I can make this a full-time job now, which is crazy, which I just love. And I will catch up with you during the week for another wee video. So take care and bye for now. Bye now.